Okay, people, today I'm going to just very quickly talk about my little Sanseveria collection. And believe it or not, this is actually not all of them. But I'm going to start with the first one, and this one I've had the longest. It's called a bird's nest Sanseveria. I forgot what exact kind it is, but you see it's kind of like speckled. I've had this one, I would say, oh my God, almost like 3 years. So I've been doing pretty good with it. The only thing with this thing, sometimes I do have a tendency to overwater it, but I think the bird's nest variety, for some reason, they don't panic as much as the other ones. Like some of the other Sanseverias, if you overwater them, they kind of do this thing where they rot, and you have to cut some leaves off in order to keep them alive. This one, it's doing pretty good. Actually, and someone helped me to rescue it. Look at, and this is a baby one, and it came from this one as well. I've had this one maybe same thing, almost like 3 years, because when I got it, it was already forming, had these pups coming out of it. And you see, I put a lot of my stuff in these little cafe cups. I just use that as like a bootleg drip pen, instead of spending, that's just something I do. Ain't no big thing. Now, this one, I rescued it because it was like basically dying, and someone was like, dude, you got to water them. Like, because I was always scared to water snake plants, so I would just put like 2 drops and think I was doing it a favor, but the water wasn't even reaching the roots. So once I started actually watering, look how silky that is. That's not shine from the light. It's actually that silky in person. It's really bounced back. Now here, a lot of plant people like this one. It's called a moonshine Sanseveria. This one is actually kind of new. I haven't had that one too long. I would say like just maybe a month or so. But I actually have another copy of it. This one I have had a long time, about a year. And that's actually the mother plant. It's fading away, but it's still trying to make it. This right here is known as, I think it's called a Hanai, like Hahnii. And it looks like it's almost forming a bird's nest habit of its own, but this one is the kind of actually grows straight up. But now that these babies, it's like the offshoots are clumping together, and it looks like a bird's nest from the top, but even though it's not. And this one is the original coloring of it. This one is kind of new. I forgot exactly which kind this one is. Because you see it has a different kind of pattern to it. It's like more dark green with like cream in the middle. So it's not a standard, it's not a Hanai. I forgot which one. I do know, but it's written down somewhere. I don't really have it memorized. And then this one, I believe, may be called a rattlesnake Sanseveria. I believe, I could be wrong. Because so many different places you see different descriptions. Like one place will say one, someone else will say something different. But that's my little Sanseveria collection. You see, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's not all of them. I just have some of them in different places that are not really so great to demonstrate them. But yeah, there they are. I love them. And I will continue to get more. My ultimate goal, it's called a whale fin Sanseveria. That's what my ultimate goal, dream is. My bucket list plant that I want. I do pretty good with these. Like I say, when you keep a plant alive for 2 or 3 years, you're doing something correct. So I hope you all enjoyed this. Peace out.